Good morning, guys, from the city of Bang Bang. And I wanted to talk to you about goals and plans. And since I got such overwhelming support last night on my scammer video, which I want to thank all of you who commented and said such wonderful things. I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself and why I understand that a goal without a plan is nothing more than a wish. So let me start about age 20. At age 20, I made some really bad decisions, like bad decisions. I got mixed up with the wrong people. You know, I did some bad things and made some really bad decisions. And it pretty much consumed my entire 20s. For a decade, I basically just did nothing but make bad decisions. Now, those bad decisions didn't involve a criminal record of any kind or, you know, anything like that. But they were poor decisions and they led me to nowhere, basically. At age 30, I decided that it was time to do something different because the internal pain in my life had gotten great enough. And as with anybody's life, when the pain gets great enough, you will do something different. That's a fact. So at age 30, I decided I was going to do something different. I went and got with the right kind of people instead of the wrong kind of people. And I got with people who had the things in life that I wanted. I'm not talking about materialistic. I'm talking about spiritually, mentally, emotionally. They were fit in all of those areas, and I was not. So I spent the next 6.5 years around these people, learning from them, drawing inspiration, learning from their experience, learning what I need to do from some and what not to do from others. Also at age 30, part of me making that turnaround was deciding to go back to college. Something I'd always wanted to do. Nobody in my immediate family had ever graduated with a 4-year degree. So I went back to college. And I wasn't sure if I was going to graduate or if I was just killing time when I started. But about halfway through, I realized I needed to graduate. So I set my goal to graduate. And then I sat down and I made a detailed plan. I went and met with my advisor, and we made a class by class, semester by semester schedule on the classes I needed to take, what my GPA needed to be, and what I needed to do to achieve my goal. So I had a plan. I followed through with that plan, and there's a video on this channel. The name of it is something like, "You see a piece of paper, I see a miracle." Because it took me 6 years to get that bachelor's degree, but I got it the month that I came here to the Philippines. Which brings me to my next goal. About halfway through college, I picked up my first professional DSLR. I had been messing with cameras for a long time, but never really tried to get serious with photography. So what I did was I went out on a limb, spent a little money, and bought a DSLR. I was in love immediately. It went from love to passion. There's nothing more that gives me an overwhelming sense of joy than pressing the shutter button on a camera, whether that be a still photo or a video. Now, I decided about halfway through college that I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job when I graduated. I didn't know exactly how I was going to not do that, because my goal was to travel the world and take pictures. I've said that 100 times on this channel. Well, you got to start somewhere, right? So the Philippines was my starting ground. I graduated from college. 1 week after I graduated, I got on a plane and came to the Philippines. And during that time of me deciding I wanted to go to another country and live, I had a plan. I came here and I visited once. to see if I could deal with it, to see if I liked the country. I wanted to see if it was everything people said it was made out to be. And I landed in Cebu, I stayed in Cebu, and I thought Cebu was awesome. So I stayed. I stayed for 5 days on my first visit and decided I was coming back to live. If I hadn't put a plan together to come here, I would still be sitting at home wishing I was here because I had no plan. So what is all this leading up to? Well, it's leading up to what's going on with this channel. As all of you know, my channel was hacked. We know who did it. The evidence is out there. I don't even need to call names anymore. It's done. YouTube's got it. They're taking care of it. It's good. Whether it gets monetized or not, I don't know. I'm talking about my channel, whether it gets monetized or not. I was hoping for monetization because it would be nice to get a little bit of return on the hours and the time and the equipment that I put in for this, but I got to thinking about it. I wasn't making any money on YouTube before my channel got hacked. I'm not making any money on YouTube now. I do this because I love it, not for the money. I haven't made 1 penny from YouTube the whole time that my channel has been here. Not 1 penny. So how bad did this guy really hurt me? He didn't at all. Worst case scenario, I get a couple community strikes and I have to maybe start from scratch. Maybe they close my channel down and I have to start a new one. You know, maybe they pull a bunch of subscribers that he downloaded and I have to start back at 757, which is where I was, right? See, here's the thing. I'm talking about my account being hacked, subscribers and that kind of thing on YouTube, and YouTube is my channel is currently under monetization process, right? They're reviewing on my videos. So if you wonder, oh, well, Jeremy's lying. He did that to himself to get above 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna call YouTube's attention to it, right? That's what I'm doing right now. No logical sense at all. None. Absolutely none. The moral of the story is, if you want to get anything done, guys, you got to have a plan. It doesn't have to be a complex plan. It doesn't have to be something crazy. It doesn't have to be, you know, something that you sit down with 10 financial advisors or 8 lawyers and draw out something. Just sketch down your ideas of what you want to do and give yourself a time frame. That's what's most important, are those deadlines. Hit your deadlines and get stuff done. Now, next week we're going traveling and I have a rough idea of where I'm going, but I haven't set it in stone yet. That's what I'm going to do today. I hope that everybody tunes in as I explore places I haven't been, and I look forward to receiving all of your comments. I want to say thank you one more time to those subscribers who watch my channel for what it is.